Melanie Gibb testifies in the Lori Vallow trial, a twist in the death of the tech executive in San Francisco. What was this mom thinking? And then finally, our dumb criminal of the day. Let's talk about it. Good day, everyone. My name is Scott Reich, and this is Crime Talk. Thanks for joining us. You know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you do. Leave me a message below. Hit that little bell so you receive notifications. And remember, you can listen to any of the shows in our catalog on any of your favorite podcasting apps. Just simply search for Crime Talk. Also, go to crimetalksearch.com. Sign up for that background subscription service today. When you do, you can search as many people as you like. Literally, a background search is done while you wait, and a report is sent to you. And that report is going to have information about whether somebody, has a criminal history. Are they on one of those public registries? Do they have judgments against them? Do they have civil cases pending against them? All the things that maybe they're not going to volunteer to you if they're just getting to know you. Find out. We've had lots of people over the years say, Scott, I was getting ready to get involved with somebody, and I found out that they had been charged with wrongs to minors. You know what that means, right? Be careful. Go to crimetalksearch.com. You will be happy that you did. Okay, let's go ahead and open the record for April 13th of 2023. First on the docket, let's talk Lori Vallow. Melanie Gibb, remember her? Haven't really heard much about her, but she testified at the preliminary hearing. She is a friend of Lori Vallow and also knew Chad Daybell. Anyway, she testified about the couple's relationship, that being Lori and Chad, and saying that it began at a conference back in 2018 when both of them were married. And it was apparently quite obvious that there was an attraction from the very beginning, and that Lori Vallow seemed very interested in Chad Daybell. She seemed flattered by him, according to Melanie Gibb, and enticed by the conversation, a little flirty. Now, according to Miss Gibb, Lori Vallow told her that at the conference, Chad had told her that they had been married in a previous life, and she shared with her that Chad Daybell told her that they had been married for another time period. She didn't believe that. She had already had the belief system that multiple lives, as they call it. She already believed that she had been sent and physically met him. The pair continued to communicate, according to Ms. Gibb, and she said that Lori had told her that Lori and Chad had been reunited again in their current lives, and they had been sealed together for eternity by Jesus Christ. Now, Ms. Gibb said that Lori Vallow believed that she and Chad were the head leaders of a group of 144,000 people who would remain on earth after the return of Jesus Christ to do their missionary work. Now, at that time, Lori was still married to Charles Vallow, and Chad was obviously still married to his wife, Tammy. Both are now dead. Lori faces charges in connection with both deaths. Now, Ms. Gibb said that Lori and Chad believed that their spouses would pass away. It's almost like they knew it was coming. Maybe they, saw that in a vision or something. Who knows? Anyway, Ms. Gibb went on to explain that by January 2019, Lori claimed that Chad had told her that Charles had been taken over by an evil spirit. And Lori told Miss Gibb that she had a dream that Charles had died in a car accident and that her son, J.J. Vallow, might have been with Charles, but that the dream didn't become reality because Satan interfered with the plan. You know how that goes. Anyway, as for Tammy, according to Ms. Gibb, Lori believed she had been taken over also by a satanic dark spirit weeks before her October of 2019 death, around the time that she suspected Chad was having an affair. Chad had told Lori that Tammy would be passing away early in her life. Hey, when you're a prophet, you know those kinds of things, right? I said this once and I will say it again. I just don't get the whole doomsday thing. I get it. We're all going to die. A little weird to me. Anyway, another thing I wanted to mention about the Lori Vallow was I went back the other night because I just wanted to make sure, did I really hear it? Was it that bad? And Mr. Archibald's opening statement, I just cannot get over how bad it was. It was like he was saying to everybody, I've been practicing law for 27, or he's done 27 homicides, been practicing for 33 years. My office has been bombed for previous people that I've represented. And, we just weren't able to resolve this case, so now we're here. And could you give me a little passion? Could you give me a little bit of excitement of you're going to hear more of the story and it's not what the prosecution has just said, just a little bit of excitement? Yeah, he's just not that excitable kind of guy. I guess that's good in some circumstances, but, it doesn't exactly still instill trust and confidence in somebody when there's no passion at all. I don't know. It's almost like they've given up. Just throwing that out there. Go back and listen to it. Opening statements. It's not good if you haven't listened to it. Anyway, next on the docket, a twist in the tech executive slaying in San Francisco. Well, the tech executive who was arrested for the murder of the Cash App founder Bob Lee was named as a 38-year-old Berkeley graduate named Nima Momeni. Now, Mr. Momeni was arrested at his home in Emeryville, about 9 miles where Lee was stabbed to death on April 4th. He is the owner of Expand IT, a tech business in the Bay Area, and describes himself online as a startup entrepreneur. Now, Mr. Lee was stabbed in the street last week while visiting the city from Miami, where he lives. And it's unclear if Momeni attended the same tech conference that Lee was in town also to attend, but the pair were seen in Momeni's car together at around 2:30 a.m., just moments before the stabbing. Apparently, they had some sort of confrontation that led to the attack, according to the police, and Momeni was taken into custody this morning at his loft where he lives and works. Lee lived in a suburb north of San Francisco with his family before moving to Miami in October. Now, Krista Lee, who was previously married to him, stated that she is perplexed at the suspect's motives, but that the pair knew each other. Lee somehow staggered out of the car after he was stabbed, was picked up on surveillance footage struggling to walk nearby after the attack. The surveillance footage shows Lee stumbling through the city streets after being stabbed. He died in the hospital later that morning, and Lee's death invoked kind of an example of escalating crime in San Francisco. Now, over the weekend, the mayor said, hey, don't jump to conclusions about his death, saying that people will be surprised when more facts come out. I guess the facts were that it wasn't some homeless drug addict on the streets trying to rob the tech executive. It was a well-educated entrepreneur apparently having some sort of argument that stabbed him. Whew, I feel so much more relieved, don't you? Packing my bags for San Francisco right now. Next on the docket, what was this mother thinking? This mom, Ruth D. Renzo Whitehead, strangled her son, Matthew, as he slept with her husband's belt, then locked the bedroom door and drove to Cape May, New Jersey, where she ditched her SUV in the ocean. She apparently did it so the boy didn't have to grow up under the stress of the family's financial difficulties. Now, once the vehicle was in the water, as far as it could go, investigators said she apparently got out and walked to Wildwood Crest, where police officers took her into custody. Now, we've talked about this before on Crime Talk. I've represented several people that have been charged with strangulation and resulting in death. It takes a significant amount of time to do that. It is like the classic example of murder after deliberation. Well, needless to say, the arrest affidavit for DeRenzo Whitehead states that she told investigators her son had been crying all day over the financial situation of the family. She stated to police that she didn't want Matthew to grow up with these struggles. So after he fell asleep about 9:30 p.m., she strangled him. Now, the Wildwood Crest police officers were told to be on the lookout for DeRenzo Whitehead after the vehicle was found, and they were watching the family's beach home, where they saw a woman who matched the description. When they approached her and they called her name, she told them, "I know what I did." Now, I'm not exactly sure what she was thinking. I don't know. Maybe it was a Letitia Stout out-of-body experience. I don't know. But if you're driving from one house to your beach house in your SUV, but you have some financial issues and the kid is upset, first, it's money. Second, maybe you could sell that second beach house. Maybe not drive a big old fancy car or something if you can't afford it. That's one way to deal with those financial issues. But not one of the other plans that I could even possibly think of to get out of a financial dilemma would be to kill my child. Unbelievable to me. How about reduce your expenses, increase your income, get a second job, do anything but to kill your child? Are you kidding me? Lock her up, throw away the key. Just saying. That's going to be a tough one. Unless there's some real mental health issues, but when she tells the police, I just didn't want him to struggle, so I killed him.
As a pet owner, you want to give your furry friend the very best. That's why Baked in Colorado's CBD-infused dog treats are the perfect choice. These delicious treats not only taste great, but they also provide a wide range of health benefits for your pet. CBD has been shown to have many positive effects on dogs, including reducing anxiety, alleviating pain and inflammation, and improving overall wellness. Baked in Colorado's treats are infused with premium, full-spectrum CBD oil, meaning your pet will benefit from the whole plant extract. Not only that, but Baked in Colorado's treats are made with all-natural human-grade ingredients, so you can feel good about what you're giving your pet. They're also free from wheat, corn, and soy, making them a great option for dogs with food sensitivities. Baked in Colorado's CBD-infused dog treats are the perfect way to support your pet's health and well-being. With various flavors, including peanut butter, pumpkin, and bacon, your dog will love them too. So why wait? Head to www.bakedincolorado.com today and order your dog a bag of these delicious and nutritious treats. Your pet will thank you for it.
All right. Finally today, our dumb criminal of the day. Our dumb criminal of the day is a police officer. That's right, not just any old police officer, but a police chief in New Jersey. And, he is alleged to have groped women in his office and exposed himself to those officers. Please meet Police Chief Thomas Herbst, who's the head of the Mansville Police Department, is accused of using his position to coerce coworkers into having sex with him, according to a news release by the Office of the New Jersey Attorney General. Now, it is alleged that Herbst groped and sexually harassed police department employees between 2008 and 2021, while the two were on duty and often at the department headquarters. The chief worked at the department since 1991. He is also accused of asking the wife of a police officer for some sexual favors so that officer could maybe have a few more opportunities in the department, if you know what I mean. Well, the police charged Mr. Herbst with 1 count of criminal sexual contact, 2 counts of sexual assault, 2 counts of official misconduct, and 1 count of a pattern of official misconduct. There you go. That is dumb. And he's a police officer. That's why it's so dumb. I mean, yes, I got an idea. You don't get involved romantically with people that you work with. How about that? Just saying. I know somebody will say, Scott, I met my spouse at work and we've worked for 25 years together. It's all great. Well, 99.9% of the time it doesn't work out. So if that worked out well for you, congratulations. Just doesn't work out. And when you're asking employees for sexual favors to help their spouses work opportunities, you're just a sicko. And I guess the other question is why did nobody else come forward? It's been going on for almost 2 decades and nobody bothers to really mention it. I don't know. Maybe the whole police department's dumb, not just the chief. All right. Thanks for watching. It was a quick show today. We'll see you next time on Crime Talk.